Video 4. Now we go to the screen to the cutter and we want to choose, we've got the pinch wheels down, so now we have the options of roll, edge, or single. I always choose roll, which is the up arrow key. You see an up arrow key right there? Choose the up arrow key on the cutter. And the cutter will go across and looks, it finds the first pinch wheel that was down right there, and it goes over to the far left hand side, and it stopped when it found the first pinch wheel that was down on the left hand side. Then it goes back and it rests at the first, just at the first pinch wheel. I'm going to bring my media out using my down arrow key, and I'm going to bring the blade holder. I'm using the left arrow key. I brought the blade holder over, and then I'm going to come down using the up arrow key. Again, I push the media back up in there, and then I'm going to press the enter button here. When I press enter, it now has changed the origin. The origin was like right here. It's now moved it over to the origin is right there inside that first crop mark. Very important to be that's the first, there. It's going to be easier for the cutter when we send the file from the computer to the cutter. It will find the registration mark a whole lot faster if you have it set right here. The force I have on here is going to be 80, but likewise that's reflective in the software on my computer. Now I'm going to take the USB cable. USB cable may or may not be plugged into your computer at the time. I'm going to plug the USB cable into my computer. Just make sure you're plugging into a USB port on the side of your computer, back of your computer. Then I'm going to open up the RIP program with the gears. Got it up on the screen. You probably already have it up on the screen. Let's press cancel for a moment here, and being if we just connected our cutter up, we're going to need to go up here to the top where it says value cut and right click, and on right mouse button. That's what right click means. So I click with my right mouse button one time, and I left click. Oh, I apologize. That's not right. You're going to go to the top across the listings above that. I apologize. That was my bad. We need to go over to the Mutoh value cut and right click on it, and left click on change port. Screen pops up, and right now my file would be my cut job. If I sent something, it wouldn't go to the cutter, it would go to a file. I don't want that. I want it to go to USB_printer_0. That is what the value cuts are all set on, is USB_mark printer_mark 0. Left click on that one time, and then left click on apply. Then click OK. Now let's scroll back down at our list here and want to get to the cut job that we're wanting. We can either open it up, but you see it on the right hand side over here, or you can open it up and you can click send from here, and it would send that cut job to the cutter, or you can right click on it and you can click send in the features there, or the third way is you highlight it, left click, just highlighting it one time, not opening it, and go to the top, click send. Now that cut job is being sent to the cutter, and we come over to the cutter, and now the red light is on and is looking in the first registration mark. It looked in there and it found the sides and all to that. And then it goes over to the far left hand side. It finds this one here. Now, a little key to this is you can have this job this way right here, which is the way it came out of the printer, or you could have this flipped around 180 degrees, in which the difference would be this little mark over here, instead of being a U, you would find it being a C. But the cutter will realize, hey, how the job is actually positioned in the cutter, and it will cut it out either way. So go across to the last one here, this top right one, and that's where that, like I said, there's a C there, but it would be in the lower left-hand corner. You flip the job all the way around, and then after it finds those, it'll start cutting. It's going to cut the job out. We have 4 copies of it, and after it's cut all the job out, then it will be done. That is how to print and cut.